Panelo, Inquirer editorial on matrices lacks common sense. Manila, Philippines presidential spokesperson Salvador Panelo, who has failed to clearly explain the links in the ouster's matrix, slammed an Inquirer editorial for lack of common sense. The editorial titled Panelo Slimflamiri, which came out on the paper's May 14th issue, fought back Panelo for mashing and lynching after the satirical Facebook page Malacañang event and catering posted a Pasacho Sinitisan from his May 8th press conference, appearing to endorse the Octo Directo opposition senatorial candidate. The editorial cited how Panelo eventually backtracked and cleared Olympic medalist Tigran Diaz and athlete turned host Gretchen Ho in the alleged ouster plot against President Rodrigo Duterte. In a May 8th press briefing, Panelo showed diagrams linking the Liberal Party, the Magdalo Party Liz Cruz, and several individuals allegedly conniving to oust the president. The names of Diaz and Ho appeared in one of the diagrams. It is not surprising though, as this newspaper has a habit of twisting statements coming from the palace and the president as well, and putting up screaming slanted headliners to put us in a bad light before its readers, Panelo said in a statement. Despite being heavily criticized for the veracity of the matrices, Panelo admitted that they have been properly vetted before being released. The matrices have been vetted to be true, and as such, the office of the president takes them seriously, he said. As regards the inclusion of Gretchen Ho and Tigran Diaz, the issue has already been clarified. There has been an erroneous analysis of the diagram by some media outfits which in turn became the basis of faulty conclusions by the public, he said. The matrices, he said, were released not to deceive or confuse but to inform the public of an alleged plot to oust the president with the involvement of several personalities. Panelo, however, did not immediately respond to media questions when asked to explain about the inclusion of Diaz and Ho in the matrices. He only answered questions regarding the issue 2 days after he released the diagrams. The diagram where these two females appeared is not among the 5 printed matrices which contain the participation of those involved in the ouster plan against the chief executive, he said. The focus of said diagram, which is not printed and was just among the slides of the PowerPoint presentation, is the character of Mr. Ronald Jane as revealed by its very caption. Jane has been indicted for sedition for being the administrator of the site where the througn series of videos were posted. The videos accused the president and his son, Paolo Duterte, former special assistant to the president Christopher Go, along with some of their friends, of being involved in illegal drugs. If only media reporters took a closer look at said diagram, they will understand that the names of Mrs. Ho and Diaz were included because they were being followed by Mr. Jane in social media, Panelo said. Or if the reporters only asked the meaning of those lines in the diagram pointing to the names of Ho and Diaz before they made a hasty and wrong conclusion, they would have been told of its significance. But when pressed during the May 8th palace briefing, Panelo could not fully explain the links, saying further questions should be directed to President Duterte. Panelo earlier revealed that the ouster matrix he presented on April 22nd was sent to his phone through an unknown number. The editorial repeats another erroneous reading and conclusion on the April 22nd news briefing when it states that initially I announced that the matrix came from the president and it claims that I backtracked and said that the matrix came from an unknown source, he said. That should be as clear as daylight, but despite the common sensical logic and repeated verification, the editorial opted to repeat the same lie about the source of the matrix, he added. Panelo, who is also the president's chief legal counsel, said Malacañang would leave the task of investigation to the Philippine National Police and the Department of Justice to file the appropriate charges against whomsoever if warranted. After the recently concluded elections that showed the resounding victory of the administration's candidates, the palace wishes to start with a clean slate which is free from the opposition's disinformation attacks, which includes the subject editorial from the Inquirer, he said. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.